Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Jameson. This is their triple Irish whiskey coming in at a 40% ABV. So here in 2025, we're getting a new Jameson. I actually think this one's been available overseas for a bit. I'm not quite sure on that one. I believe it was, though. I think I remember seeing this released over there. But finally came here to the United States, which is awesome to see. Now, the idea behind triple is the process. So essentially this is Jameson triple distilled and then it's triple finished. So it's actually using ex-bourbon, ex-sherry casks, and ex-chestnut casks. Really unique on there. I think they've done some other things with chestnut, or I think it's Teeling that's also done some things with chestnut. Nonetheless, that sounds pretty exciting to me. And it's still keeping that budget-friendly range. And on top of that, a 750 milliliter bottle when you have so many companies switching over to that 700. So I love seeing that. It shouldn't have to give that praise, but I'll give it a thumbs up if anything. Now I'm really excited about that 3 cask finishing, and hopefully it comes across in the taste. Let's jump into it. Do love the look on here. Very classic Jameson. Gotta love that green. So, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews over Jameson that I've done, links to those videos will be up above and down below for you to check out. I actually recently re-picked up the Stout cask finished and the IPA cask finished. I can't find them here in Indiana anymore. Like, I found them on a discount shelf, so I grabbed them while I could. But I can't see them, so I don't know if they're discontinued or just my market doesn't want them anymore. I love the Stout cask, though. Beautiful color on there. Got a nice golden hue. A little darker than Jameson, if I remember right. I don't have a bottle of Jameson right now to compare, but we'll do that. But beautiful. I love that. Alrighty, let's go for notes. Ooh. Yeah, that's got some different characteristics going on instantly. A lot of sweetness in here. Orchard sweetness, apricot, pear. Yeah. And there is a different kind of an oaky quality to it. It's not quite like an ex-bourbon cask typically brings across. You're not getting that oakiness. But there is a wood different note in there. Kind of, not quite sandalwood or cedar, maybe like a darker cedar note. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. Beautiful barley notes coming through, get that grain forward, shortbread cookie note, a little bit of toffee in here. Like, and I know I'm probably projecting this, but that chestnut cask is almost bringing a nuttiness to things. Like just a little bit of nuttiness in there. But overall, that is definitely a step up from standard Jameson. I have nothing against standard Jameson, don't get me wrong. But that nose is pretty. It's soft. It is sweet. But I like that a lot. That chestnut cask is showcased pretty well. A lot of fruit characteristics coming from the sherry cask. Man. I've now got higher hopes for this. I expected to come in here going, oh yeah, I can kind of get it, maybe a little bit. But that nose, that is a pretty one. Let's go for a taste. Yeah, that's good. A little sweet. Really builds up that fruit sweetness. You definitely get that grain forward barley note going on. Shortbread cookie note. Little bit of that, almost like a drizzle of honey going in here as well. The nuttiness is showing up as well. The nuttiness is showing up on the taste. Has a little bit of that metallic, kind of metally taste going on here in the very finish. It's not bad, but it is present, just to kind of showcase itself. Does drink thin. Again, it is 40%, so not unexpected on that. But I like that. Second sip here, getting some kind of a spiciness. There's like almost a cinnamon spice. Almost gives me like rye vibes. It's teetering close to either being finished in a rye cask or just rye spice. But obviously this is all barley, so you're not getting that technical rye spice. Definitely finding that pear, the apricot. The apricot's going almost like a dried apricot, like when you put it in a dehydrator or found in trail mix, stuff like that. The honey forward notes are showing up a little bit more with kind of that barley grain notes. But that is definitely, this is going toe to toe for a great, simple yet sweet introduction to Irish whiskey. I'm very impressed by that. I didn't come in here expecting that kind of a profile. I came here going, oh yeah, it should be pretty decent, should be pretty bog standard, maybe a little bit of, a little amps it up a little bit in some flavors. But I respect it. Man, that sweet characteristic. That sherry cask really did a number on this one. It's great. Biggest criticism I have, it's 40%. But again, for its budget-friendly pricing, I can't criticize that too harsh. Like, yeah, it's really darn good. I'd love to see this at like a 45, 46. I wouldn't say go up to 50 on there, but I'd love to see this go up to like a 45, 46 to really kind of bump it up and some a little bit more cling on the palate. But as it is, I got to give that credit. That is a fun sip. You could definitely use this as a mixer if you wanted to, but sipping it neat, it's very sweet forward. So if you're not big into whiskey, I think you'll enjoy this one a lot. Alrighty, well, let's talk about a grade for this one. How about that? So I picked this up for $30, and it looks like most places are pricing this right in that $30 to $35 range. To be honest, yeah, I can see why. My biggest criticism, again, is that ABV. I wish it was a little bit higher for some more cling on the palate. But not every bottle's made for me or made for those big, deep flavors. Again, this will do good as a mixer. It'll do good sipping neat, good introduction, another solid offering from Jameson, and one that you can keep around on your Irish shelf and really enjoy something. I give it a solid B-. I think a B- is a very healthy score for this one. It's got all the characteristics of all three casks. The one that's probably lacking the most is the ex-bourbon. But again, all your Irish are using that, so you're kind of, expecting those flavors to come through. But that sherry and the chestnut cask really does show up well in here. And for being a budget-friendly option, I got to give that credit. Bravo! If you see this one around, I definitely recommend snagging a bottle and enjoying this one. As far as I know, I don't think it's a limited edition, so hopefully it's here to stay. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Jameson, a triple Irish whiskey. If you have any question about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
I even it might not.